Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another video, Double T here, and today we have a pretty exciting one at our hands here, and honestly one that I was not really expecting to make, a video that I was not expecting to put out on this channel, honestly, but I recently played a little game called Transformers Devastation. Now, most people, when they talk about Transformers video games, right? Just in general, if you see reviews or any type of videos online, YouTube, and people are talking about games that have to do with Transformers, there's quite a few games, but usually they're talking about War for Cybertron or Fall of Cybertron. Those are like the two main ones I feel like I hear the most when it comes to Transformers video games. And then there's, Transformers the game, there's Revenge of the Fallen, there's Dark of the Moon. There's quite a few different games. There's even a Decepticons game on the DS. There's quite a few different Transformers games, and there's a few I'm not thinking of as well. There's like Rise of the Dark Spark or something like that as well, on like Xbox One and PS4. But Transformers Devastation, y'all. If you guys have not checked this game out, it's freaking sick. I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoyed my time with this game. It's definitely different. It's not like the other Transformers games, to be honest. And I haven't played all the Transformers games, so forgive me. You can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about this. But to my knowledge, and for the Transformers games that I have played, other than Transformers Devastation, I haven't found anything else like it. Or played anything else like it in the past. This game, it's full of just really quick missions. You're doing quick missions. You definitely have objectives, but it's all based around the combat, in my opinion. It is super fun combat where you're going between your Autobot, like fighting as your actual Autobot, and then you can go into your car as well, or whatever vehicle that your Autobot is, and you can even fight that way. And you can transform, of course, it's called Transformers, duh. But, of course, you can transform, mid-fight. You can transform whenever you want. Whether you just want to walk around the levels and find different things, or you want to drive from place to place, you can do either one. And there are certain areas where you have to use your vehicle, so you can't just walk through the whole thing. But I think that actually adds to the experience. And there's different... I'll show some gameplay this entire video as well, so hopefully I will be able to catch some of that, and I know I did. I should have on some of it, some of the gameplay footage that I caught the other day. Footage of me, in some active combat with the car or with your vehicle, and then as well as with your actual Autobot. So I think that is really cool. And like I said, they're super quick missions. Some of them are literally like 5 minutes. Some of them take you a little bit longer. Some of them took me 30 minutes plus. Also, there was some more difficult parts, and I did the medium difficulty on this game. I usually go for the medium difficulty on any new game that I play, especially for my first playthrough. I don't want to go easy because it's too easy and it's not quite as enjoyable, but I don't like to go too hard because then maybe will not be enjoyable and you're just not going to have a good time because you're getting your teeth kicked in the whole entire game, right? But like I said, I picked the middle difficulty, and there was times that it was challenging. There was some, I guess you could say bosses, or just at the end of each level, you're going to play kind of like a boss. Or not every level, but some levels. So you're going to play like a boss or a bigger Decepticon, some kind of enemy or foe, per se. And some of them are difficult, and you have to understand how their moveset is. And also parrying in this game, using your defense, is very important. Which I wasn't really expecting in this game, but you can like dodge them, and time kind of slows down, and then you can hit them while they're almost like stunned or they're paused because you dodged their attack. But you have to time it correctly, right? So I think that is really cool. And there's quite a big depth of enemies and Decepticons in this game. Ones that even aren't from the movies at all. So I think that's really cool because you get to see, different spin-offs of, the game and the genre, which I'm sure if you guys, are watching this video, you guys are some kind of Transformers game or Transformers fans. I'm a big Transformers fan. I like all the movies. They're especially like the first three movies, chef's kiss. I love Transformers, but I haven't gotten super into a lot of the video games until now. And this one, immediately, as soon as I played it, I was sucked in and I was like, whoa, this game is actually kind of crazy. And it just really wasn't what I was expecting. The art style is another thing I would like to mention here. The art style is beautiful. It is a very cool, like cel-shaded, kind of like a Borderlands-esque type of art style, which I love that art style. And I think it's really, really fitting for the game, honestly. So I'm curious, have you guys played Transformers Devastation? And if you have, and you're a big Transformers fan, maybe you've seen all the movies, you've played all the games, where do you rank it within the genre, or within the Transformers universe, right? Do you guys think that this is one of the top tier Transformers games? Do you think that it holds up to War for Cybertron or Fall of Cybertron? Whichever other Transformer games that you really enjoy, do you think that it holds up? Personally, I think it really does. It's a different take on it, which I really enjoyed. Another thing that's cool is you do have, an archive, and you can choose between what Autobot you want to play for certain missions and what weapons you want to equip, which I think that's really cool. It didn't give like just a super basic, oh, you're one Autobot the whole game, and that's what you're gonna go through and play. You have one weapon. No, there's actually some choices to be made here. And different weapons can help you out or hinder you in different ways against different bosses. So that was cool to figure out as well. But the combat is just, to me, that's what really shines in this game. And it's just so satisfying, especially when you are having trouble with a boss and you finally get him down. Man, it is so satisfying to finally conquer that enemy that you've been trying to, go after the entire time. But yeah, I think that's really all my thoughts. I know that might have been a little bit scatterbrained. I have a couple notes jotted down here that I wanted to get across, and I think I got my main points across on this game, but I really am curious on your thoughts on the game. Oh, also, I will say I did play this game on PlayStation 3, which I really enjoyed. I know it's on... When originally this game came out, it came out on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. I have it on PlayStation 3. That's the only console I have it for. But they also did bring it up to the PS4 and I believe the Xbox One as well. But that copy is quite a bit more expensive, especially the PS4 version. I literally picked up a sealed copy of it for PS3 for $20 on eBay. So, came a beautiful game, beautiful case. Really like the cover art as well. Came with a little, not even a full manual, a little sheet here, but a clean case and everything for $20, so you can't really go wrong with that for a really fun and underrated gem, in my opinion. And why I say it's so underrated and think about it is just because I don't see many people talk about this. I don't see many people talk about Transformers Devastation. It's always about the other mainline Transformers games. And again, I'm not super in depth with all the lore of these games. I haven't been following it that closely throughout the years. Like I said, I am a Transformers fan, mainly of the movies, but I haven't gotten super into the games. So definitely correct me if I'm wrong, and maybe this is a lot of people's favorite game, and they do talk about it, and I just haven't seen those videos or seen those threads of people talking about it, but personally, I just haven't. And I think that that's probably the case in reality. I think most people talk about the other games for sure. But anyways, let me know what you thought about this video. I really appreciate you guys watching. And again, I would love to know your thoughts down below. If there's any other games that you would like me to check out and do kind of a similar video like this, just sharing my blank thoughts, I would love to take any considerations. And who knows, maybe your suggestion would be my next video. But I really appreciate you guys watching and just showing me so much support on the channel so far. It's been an awesome journey, and I really truly enjoy making these videos for you guys and thinking about cool content to make for you guys. Even if not that many people see this video, it is okay with me. I hope that you guys that did, and especially if you stuck around this far, I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys are doing wonderful, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.